Hey Jen and team, it's Heather here. I just want to show you how to set up a WebEx registration link for your sessions. And the way you do this is, first of all, you'll notice the URL at the top in your browser window, and that is century21webex.com, so right up here. And then the next thing you want to do is click on log in. So once you do that, just go ahead and enter in your user ID and password. So that's Jennifer.Galbraith, and then your password is welcome, capital W, with a 1 after it. So welcome 1 with a capital W. The next thing you'll see is a welcome screen, and then click on this gray arrow right here because this will activate your top menu bar. And we'll always go to Training Center up at the top. And you can see here, you'll want to go to the host session area and then schedule training. Then once we're here, this is how you set up your session. So go ahead and type it up. So we had agreed on business benefits, discounts, and deals for C21 agents. Now, the next thing you'll want to do is make sure you get a copy of the attendee invitation sent to you. The reason for this is someone might ask you for it, or if you have a vendor being a guest presenter, you'll want to make sure they have it. So after that, go to the teleconference area. You'll want to click on integrated voice over IP and nothing else. The reason for this is that the vendor or anyone who's attending can download the WebEx app to their phone, and that's how they will get their audio. So sometimes there is a challenge with bridging the teleconference and the voice over IP. Because we get a cleaner recording with the voice over IP, that's what we're going to use. The next thing we'll do is go down to your start time, which is January 10th. And that is going to be in 2018. You want to make sure to select 2018, otherwise you will get an error message. The next thing to do is just capture your time here. So we're going to have your session be at 11 a.m. So make sure to click on that a.m. And it says attendees can join 5 minutes before the start time. I typically select 20 just in case anybody wants to come in early and test their microphone or just get situated, that's fine. You can see here the estimated duration is 1 hour. We had talked about the session length, and I think we agreed that a half hour would be perfect. So just to give yourself some wiggle room, select 1 hour. And then the next thing that you'll definitely want to do is select the attendee registration and require attendees to register. The reason for this is I'm sure that your business benefits vendors will want the attendee information. So what you'll do is you'll just click on this box here and customize form. So go to customize form and you'll see there are some default fields already selected, but you may opt for some other fields like title, maybe what role they play in the company name, the address, city, state, and zip, as well as the phone number. And you can see here that the check mark is optional, the R is required. So I've selected both, and that way you'll get a really clean list to share with your vendors. So go ahead and click on OK. And then you'll see here that you can set a password. I don't recommend doing that. You don't need to. Maximum registrations, you don't need to worry about that either. Now the next thing you'll want to think about too is setting up yourself as an attendee. I know that we arranged for you to receive an invite up here, but just to be safe, I always put myself on. That way when that invite does come my way, if I want to share it with one of my team members or I want to share it with a vendor or someone else, I can definitely do that. It's great for marketing. So here I'm going to just click on invite attendees, and you can see here we don't have anyone selected here, but I'll put you, Jennifer, in just for our files. So and we'll put in your email address. And add new attendee in my address book. Absolutely. And if you do this too, notice that you have the option to invite someone as an alternate host. This is a great idea if you are having one of your colleagues cover for you, or you want them to be backup just in case you get called into a meeting and it runs long, etc. So definitely know that you have this option. So you can just click here, add attendee, and the person will appear at the top of the page. Just click in the box and click on invite, and that person will get an invitation. If you do have a guest presenter, you can invite them as well. It's the same process. Just click on the button and you can put their name and address in here, add presenter, invite them, and then they'll get the presenter link as well. So you may want to do this again just as backup. So you've got all these other options here. You don't really need them. So just go ahead and scroll down to the bottom and click schedule. So make sure it's giving me an error message here. I wonder why. Maximum registrations. Let's see. All right. Oh, this is saying it's required. So we're just going to click 100 maximum. All right. So I don't think you'll get 100, but hey, that would be a great day. So go ahead and click on schedule, and what this will do is send you 2 emails. One email will just confirm that you have set up the session and you are scheduled to host it, and the second email will be to let you know that you've got an attendee invitation. So anyone who's going to be attending your session as an attendee or a guest, you want to make sure to send that link to them so they can enter it into their calendar. Unfortunately, there is not a calendaring feature in here. A lot of times when you get a WebEx notification, there's a link or a button that you can add it to your Outlook. Most people overlook that, but definitely remind them to add it to their calendar. Now, once it's time to start your session, let's say it's the day of, when you log in, you're going to see it on your home screen. So you can see the file folder says today. You'll see it in this area. But just to show you where it's going to end up, if you ever want to look at it and edit, maybe you scheduled it for a specific day and you need to change the day or time for whatever reason, just go to the upcoming tab right here, and then you'll see here that your session is set up. I actually set up 2 of these just for illustrative purposes. So once your session is scheduled, you can click on start, and that will give you the option to start your session. So hopefully that helps, and I look forward to working with you. Have a great day, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks, guys.